the future episode titles. But I'm not alone for this, as I'm about to get everyone from the PokeChat in this call. So just give me 1 minute to set up the stream, and everything will be good. What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome to the stream, everyone. Now just give me a few minutes to set up, and then we can start the live. Get your swords and shields ready, everyone, because we're about to be doing some Wi-Fi battles. Hey, welcome everyone, welcome. Just give me a minute to get the PokeChat from the Discord server in the call. Oh, right. Let me fix the mic. Hey, coming in from 2 a.m. What's up? What's up? Do I sound much better, or am I still muffled? Please let me know. Hang on, let me check the audio real quick. All right, good. So just give me a minute to go ahead and make the description and everything. Get the PokeChat in. Just give me 1 minute, guys. I'm about to get everyone else in here. All right, let's see. Do you think the summaries are going to be revealed? Okay, so the summaries will probably come out next week. The reason that they haven't came, these are just through the data broadcast, so that's why we haven't seen anything. Hello. It's time. It's time for the PokeChat Live, bro. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing good. Let's see if I can get everyone else in. All right. Is it singles or doubles? It's gonna be for the time being. It'll probably be singles, but when we get more people in, we'll do multis. Unless we got 4 people out here in here ready to do multis, then we can do that.
Nice.
All right. Hey, what's up, Xanolith? Hey, what's up, Jeffrey? What's up, everyone? Do you watch any other anime? If yes, mention some of your favorites. Okay, so with me and anime, the first anime that I watched that wasn't Pokemon was Kill La Kill. Love that anime so much. After that, I went and watched Konosuba, uh, Your Lie in April. That broke my heart. My goodness. Bunny Girl Senpai, SSSS Gridman, and Excel World. I watched quite a bit of anime. So yeah, let's just name a few. Also, guys in the PokeChat, can y'all hear me? Alex?
Oh, yeah. You're all good.
All right.
I can hear you well.
All right, guys. All right, so we got what's up, Kiro Blitz?
Hey, what's up? Hey, Kiro. Am I late? Am I?
Nah, you're right on time, bro. Right on time.
Oh, okay. So because I was having dinner and I received the notification like 1 hour. It was 9 for me, but now it's 9:30. So.
Oh, you're good.
I thought it was half an hour late.
Nah, you're good, bro. You're good. No. Yeah, I kind of was late to start the stream.
Thank goodness. Let me BRB gonna charge my phone.
All right.
All right.
So we're gonna let some folks get in here before we do our review. Yeah, we're gonna do the review of the episode first, and then we're gonna go ahead and get into the battles and our discussions. So I'm just waiting for. I know the media nut say he's. Wait, let's see who just joined. Oh, hey Jordan, what's up, bro? Jordan.
What's up?
It's been a minute, man. How you been?
Pretty all right.
That's what's up, bro. That's what's up.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right.
Hey, what's up, everyone in the chat? Did you see the shout out video? Yeah, I did. I actually left a comment on it. I really appreciate it. Hey, Izzy, what's up?
Hey,
Izzy. Hello.
All right, so I think we just gotta wait for. I don't know if Red Rose or Brian are coming. I know the media nut said he'll be here soon. So once he gets here, we can start the review.
All right. All right.
Yeah.
I got my notes pulled up, so this will be good.
All right.
Oh, I'm just gonna rant. Just letting you guys
Rant.
know.
Oh, really? Also, guys, how do
Me too.
question
I'm gonna go on a rant.
question everyone who's watching the stream? How does everyone in the PokeChat sound? Like, can y'all hear everyone else, or do I need to turn their audio up?
Testing. From your stream last night, it sounded like the headphones had better quality. So.
True. True. Hey, Goggles, what's up, bro?
I'm listening on headphones.
Hey,
Turn them up a little bit. Okay, yeah. All right, you guys talk real quick in the PokeChat.
Testing.
Yeah, testing.
Well, all I have to say is that, Trayman, you called it. Goddamn Oshawa.
I know Oshawa appeared. Look, that was just a joke. I'm the Poke Prophet, man. I've been calling so much stuff lately.
No, I actually said to one of my friends, Pikachu wasn't scared of the car. He was scared of getting reset because he saw Oshawott on the car.
Ooh.
Oh no!
Hey, it's MediaNet. What's up?
Hey, we can start the review. What's up, bro?
Oh wait, wrong channel.
wrong. Everything.
Okay then.
But yeah, all right, guys. So we're gonna be reviewing episode 30, which was the Pikachu leaves Ash episode basically. And so, all right, let's see what everyone's first impressions were. Let's go down the list with Aleximo.
I did not like the code. So I was watching PD Gaming's review, and he looked at the past 10 episodes, and there were like 2 times that Ash like ignored Pikachu. Like if you look at all the past episodes,
Yeah,
Ash has been paying attention to Pikachu, so this is just so random.
yeah,
And it comes out of nowhere.
I can.
So I give it a 4 out of 10.
Yeesh.
Oh, I give it a higher. I wasn't even. I wasn't that brutal on it.
Oh, I did not like it.
Yeah, that's a shocker.
I mean, I'm gonna bring up something for my review. Someone mentioned something pretty cool.
So okay, let's see. Lola Izzy, what do you think of the episode?
I thought it was actually really good. I really enjoyed it, even though it seemed a little bit out of character. Actually, very, very out of character.
True. So what was your final rating?
8, probably.
True.
Wow, people are giving it high ratings, low ratings, and I'm just straight in the middle.
Kiro, you're up.
Okay, so I'm gonna say my rating from the start. It's a 5 out of 10. The episode had its highs and lows, mostly lows.
Oof.
Very things were out of character. Callbacks way forced. I think that the only thing that saved the episode was Ash's mom, because no, really, because even Mimey,
I agree with you.
Even Mimey could have used psychic abilities, but
Oh
no,
yeah,
he wanted Pikachu to be in peril.
that was
They were
dumb.
miserable. Pikachu could have trained with Rio like in the previous episode, but no. The abandonment issue could have been with Gengar or Dragonite having trust issues, but no. It was the premise was very forced, and the fact that many of the things were like shoehorned, like Koharu had an off-screen discussion with Ash. Why not on screen? It would have made the most sense. How can she, from one episode to another, see that something is wrong and Ash not? Like, Ash was being a prick.
Yeah.
And real actions for this. And likely it won't.
I can.
Despite of the very lows, I really liked Ash's mom in this episode because that wasn't true, but he has improved.
All right.
True, bro. I can see where you're coming from. Now I'm gonna save my opinions for last. So is that everything, or you got some more to say? Hello. Okay. Seems something's. Wait. Hello.
All right. No, me. Media Net's turn.
Oh, all right, Media Nut, you're up.
My turn?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Yo, I mean, I don't know how I'm gonna top like first like the wonderful accent from Alola Izzy, and then the sultry sounds of Kuro. I don't know how I can top that. But you know what? I'll try. But no. So, I mean, yeah, my thoughts are very similar to others. When it comes to this episode, where this episode could have been, how do I put this? Okay, I actually really like this episode, but the timing was very off, and
Yes.
there's the situations that even though the episode itself was written well, and a lot of stuff that happens in the episode is very very touchy feelsy to the heart. Like you can feel a lot of the emotions that other characters are feeling, but you're right. Like it's very much so out of character in certain characters' point like perspectives, and then the timing, like I said, is very off because it's like, okay, this is happening with Pikachu because of Riolu and Ash, but then it's like I know that there's always been that discussion of why didn't this happen with other Pokemon, but the truth is, yeah, why didn't this happen with other Pokemon? I'm not even talking about the obvious, like, I know. Ash Greninja is always going to be a Pokemon that comes up, but no, it's true.
Goggles.
Why didn't this happen with Ash Greninja? Why didn't this happen with Infernape or Charizard? Like Pokemon that have gotten a lot of attention from Ash in the past, like that stuff like this has happened. Meanwhile, Riolu, like for whatever reason, Riolu is this like one exception where Pikachu's kind of like, no way, no way, what's going on? Like this guy right here, he's mascot material, I guess. I don't freaking know.
he's a competitor. He must be intimidated.
In reality, he should have been worried whenever there was an Eevee involved, but nah, he knew. It's like I don't really have to worry because Eevee never belongs to Ash. This is the first time that a somewhat mascot-like Pokemon, aside from Charizard and Greninja, mascot Pokemon after XYZ, and then Charizard. What was Charizard?
We don't. Charizard's just Charizard. He's an.
Yeah, Charizard is just Charizard. It's kind of like, I know he's not gonna stick around that long, so I guess it's like there's that. But all joking aside though, the episode itself was written beautifully. But yeah, like kind of what Rose said, why out of nowhere Koharu felt the need to defend Pikachu like that when in prior episodes I've said this in the final discussion we had in the previous one. She doesn't care about people. Why is she suddenly reaching out to him?
Well, here's the thing.
Why is she suddenly caring about this situation?
She's
number two.
Actually, number two. Why couldn't we see that moment of realization for Ash? Like this was completely off screen. Why couldn't we see that moment of Ash realizing? I just want to cut in.
Wow, like I was neglecting Pikachu even though I wasn't.
I just want
and like freaking. This is not the first time we've seen Ash put so much focus on other Pokemon. Yeah. And Adian B, yes, maybe. Adian B in chat is saying how maybe it's because Riolu and Ash has the same aura. And sure, that's fine, but it's like what they could have done. What they could have done.
Away from my car.
Here's the way I feel like they could have gone forward. Have this be something that started in previous episodes, where Pikachu slowly begins to go left and left and less. I find it so weird that Pikachu feels this way, and it's like, oh, I want to battle, I want to be part of this, I want to be part of that, and I'm like, I'm sorry, where it's like, I'm sorry, were you not part of every single World Championship battle, except the Corino one? Like, excuse me?
Actually, hold on, Goggles.
To finish what I'm saying. To finish what I'm going to say, though, again, agreeing with Kuro with this, Delia was the best part of this episode. Not just because, actually, this might be my favorite episode with Delia in it, because for years, 20 or more years of the Pokemon anime. And this is the first time we had a genuine episode that focused on the connection between Pikachu and Ash's mom. I don't think we've had something like that. The closest thing I can think of is movie 30. Movie 3. Wow. We're not there. We're not there yet. Becky. We're not there yet. Movie 3. Yo, what's going on? We're in the future. I'm meeting that is secretly from the future, don't you know?
Generation 11 anime.
Oh, God.
Wait, hold on, guys. Just real
Yeah, no, that's just what it is. I love the connection that Pikachu had with Ash's mom. So adorable, and I cried twice in this episode, and it's been a while since a Pokemon episode. This made it for me.
Can't cry. My body doesn't let me.
Dang. But
I will have to.
But yeah,
to cry.
To give it a rating, I'd give it maybe 5 or 6. I liked it because again, the writing in the episode was fantastic. It's just the timing that was awful. Like characters didn't act like they should have, and
Ash was like a really big.
No. Here's the thing. People are saying that no, he actually wasn't, because this is how Ash always is. He's never, and even in this episode, I'm willing to say he wasn't neglecting Pikachu. Whenever he put his defense. The episode wasn't. He wasn't at all. Yeah, the episode tried to make him look like a D-bag and failed at it.
Hold on. Here's one thing I just want to add on.
Yeah, I can see a bit more. I can see a bit more blame towards Riolu, sure, because Riolu was hogging all the attention. But it's like, I don't know. It's just like. The out of characterness really comes from the fact that like Ash not seeing what's going on with Pikachu, but he's not neglecting. It's just he's not paying enough attention to his surroundings. Meanwhile, Koharu with that one thing, that's out of character.
Yeah, no. That's the thing I want to add on to.
I don't know.
With Koharu.
It's weird.
The thing with Koharu is they're starting to show her change a bit. Like, okay, so if you look at it, episode 20 was the last time we saw.
See it though.
Here's the thing. Let me explain. In episode 20 was the last time we saw her. That was the orientation event, where when Go was catching the Pokemon, she was like, get away from me, and stuff like that. And then when Go was like, Pokemon trainer, age doesn't matter. And at the end, when Ash and Go was taking their goals, she was like looking more interested. Yeah, we had this long gap without her, but last week's episode showed she's starting to care more for other Pokemon, like the P-Dove, letting it sit on her shoulder, everything like that, and she's hanging with the group. Normally, if you look back at the early episodes, she didn't really hang with Ash and Go too much. Like, she didn't eat with them. She didn't she didn't want to Ash was like, come on, travel with us or eat with us. She's like, nah, I'm good. I got to go. But she's starting to, even in the preview for next week's episode, she's actually hanging with them. So it's a gradual change. Like, yeah. But go ahead. Wait, who's next?
Okay, who goes first? Who wants to go first?
I was gonna say, Goggles.
Point out that I find it funny that Koharu's brother goes one previous girl, right, Nami. So it's funny because no. Here's the thing. Yeah. He goes to the guys, maybe to not bother his sister, maybe because that his sister is not up to the task, but she will be the one up to the task. Also, Koharu yelling at Ash off screen when they never had a proper interaction in the
they never had a exactly discussion. And you're telling me she has the gall to fucking argue with this dude. And I'm like, if they wanted to show if they wanted to show the development, they should have shown it. Yeah. I mean, it's like, what the fudge? This would have been an interesting thing to see. I mean, sure, okay. Hey, for all the people who wanted a genuine interaction between Ash and Koharu, sure, let's make it that she's screaming at him, sure, but no, we're not getting that either in this episode. And yeah, you have a good point. Next week's episode, she's gonna be here again and like spending a bit more time with him, which is cool. But then you realize, wait a freaking minute, she's useless here. The only reason she's probably here is to make her either seem more likable, or I mean, okay, if you want to put logic into it, I guess another thing is, number one, it's related to her little brother, so maybe she wants to be part of it. She does seem to be more focused on being a sibling in the past few episodes, so there's that. But also, I guess, because they're handling little kids, maybe Ash and Go might need her help because she's more experienced with handling little kids, seeing how she's a big sister. That's the only other thing. I don't think she has anything to do with the whole Feebas thing. I just think she has something to do with the fact that, oh, there are little kids in need of help. Let's go get.
No, in the extra.
What are they called? What are they called? Big sisters? What are they called? Big sisters? Let's go get Oni-san or whatever. And
In the extra 10.
No, it was probably just like what I think is gonna happen is Kaharu's brother's gonna be like, "You told me this," and be like, "Yeah, sure, whatever."
No, in the extra 10 seconds, we see her playing with the like helping with the feedback in the little, I think, lake in the
I haven't seen that preview yet, by the way.
in the lab.
So she looks.
I got horrified. I got horrified in the preview when I saw the freaking. No. I got horrified. No, two reasons. Two reasons why I got horrified. First, because of that final frame where she suddenly seems to be going Super Saiyan, number one, and then number two, when they're in the water, you see that giant Wanpachi face staring into your soul, and I'm like, what is this?
That's God.
Last week.
But yeah,
I understand. I understand the whole Sota is going for Ash and Go for Pokemon advice because it's a Pokemon related thing, but Koharu will help her brother, not because of the Phoebus in specific, but because she wants to help her family.
It's a sibling.
Yeah.
That I can
Sibling wants to
understand.
do a sibling thing.
also,
Oh yeah, that I can understand. It's just, I guess that's the whole thing. I just found it funny where it's like, who the heck are you to go up to this Pokemon champion here and tell him, hey, you're not freaking paying enough attention to your Pokemon? I'm like, excuse me? Were you not there for all the freaking adventures these two have been in?
all right, but yeah, before we,
Away from my
I'm about to say before we get to the next episode, let's go ahead and continue with the review. So, Goggles, since you just PD, we're gonna go Goggles because I'm going down the list. So Goggles, you go ahead first.
This is gonna be on mute. It's just let's start a conversation.
All right, then go ahead, Goggles.
Read the chat more than trend.
Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm watching a lot of PD casually. I have to get his decision. Oh, PD.
Excuse me?
Did it work?
Goggles, your review. Goggles, your review.
God, it worked.
Goggles,
I'm on it. Hang on.
Wait, what did I miss?
it's Goggles' return
I don't
for his
know,
review.
Alright,
You
so,
missed me. You missed me flirting with PD.
Oh, nice.
Alright, new ship now. We're starting it. The same way
PD,
four things would trade only $5, which still doesn't say.
Your review.
Oh no! The narrative between Trey and I is continuing. I'm still betrayed by him, and I'm writing an entire storyline for that.
Alright, but Disney is kind of late for me to do a quick summary, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get straight into it. I like the idea of this episode. This is an idea that I felt like was good. What was the issue? And I'm pretty sure you guys tagged it before I jumped into this call. Should have happened earlier.
Yeah.
The premise is interesting, but the execution is
Very bad.
It's horrible. It's Dragon Ball Super all over again. Good ideas, piss poor execution. Okay, so first off, I'm gonna give the good before I rip this thing into half because we all seen how I rant. We all see how I can beat with it.
It gets to the point where we have no idea what you're talking about. But yeah.
Hey, I delayed with the Kui fight to begin with, which I will bring that up by the way because I actually rewatched that fight.
Okay. It's not what we were talking about.
This was the whole Pikachu Ash relationship bullshit.
Whoa.
Okay, good. Goodness.
Goggles, you're gonna ruin my monetization, buddy. No, goggles. No swearing. You're gonna ruin the monetization.
Goodness, Trey.
No,
Go on, Dre.
This is why we do these on my channel, Trey. But obviously we can't because personal issues are happening right now, which I need to be on alert. But that's serious. Something happened here a week ago, and I need to be on high alert. That's why when I'm doing the live stream on my channel. All right, but sorry. Also, okay, so I like Delia. I think she was a great execution in this episode. I like what she did in the episode where like she comforted Pikachu. Like I like those moments. Good. Like, this episode does a good job of Delia because this is the most characteristic I've seen of Delia throughout the entire series in general. And I think we can all agree on that because other than this moment, I can't remember any moment where she's like this. Most times she's always the generic anime mom. The generic
Dad.
Oh yeah.
I like the adventure aspect that Pikachu and Mrs. Mime went through. I like that little moment. Also like the ending where Pikachu decided to like, nah, I'm gonna go home, even though we spent an entire day on this big journey. The reason I like that because Ash comes out and obviously we get that nice little moment. And there's one more thing I like. Oh, Riolu training. I like how Riolu was actually training. Take notes, no, take notes, Spaggy. Take notes, Poiple.
Hey. Scraggy trained for that one tournament. I can understand Scraggy, but Poiple, come on, he's a friggin' Gonadon now. He friggin' destroyed Lucario.
No, but Scraggy was great. He was dumb, but he was great.
Anyone can beat Lucario at this point. How Cameron can beat a Lucario for crying out loud.
Hey, you don't speak that name.
Hey, Infamous, what's up, bro?
That's better. That's what I like to hear.
No, but I understand what
Yeah, come on
Gogo is
through, bro.
saying
Come
in
on through.
regards to Delia, because we, not with Ash per se, but with Pikachu, we saw her more motherly and maternal side. Because let's face it, Delia took care of Ash. Yeah, Delia took care of Ash her entire alone. So that.
Yeah. Oh, and also, I like the little lullaby she and Ash sang.
It will.
I don't know why.
Yeah, it's Hoyatsumi. About the lullaby, the music is from April of 1998. It's called Hoyasumi Boku no Pikachu, which means Good Night, My Pikachu. It's the music that they played in OS 39, Pikachu's Forest, or Pikachu's Goodbye. It was the episode hiatus, where Ash was going to quote-unquote abandon Pikachu.
Oh, I heard that song actually a while back.
Yeah, because they remade it for the 20th anniversary of the anime.
Oh, that's cool.
I hope they actually made that an ending.
That'd be awesome. That'd be really cool.
That'd be great. I would love that.
Yeah, because they did that with Type Wild and Sun and Moon.
And it's like,
Now, what they need to do is 2022, 25 years after the anime began, Pikachu versus Charizard, basically Yellow versus Red, in regards to Pokemon Yellow, Pokemon Red, have the BGM be Mesase Pokemon Master, which is the first opening. Because even if Type Wild and Ikuze are bangers, they need to become Pokemon Masters or World Champions or Supreme Monarchs or whatever with the first opening as the background music.
Definitely.
Yo, what's up, KPTV?
Yes. So.
Also,
Going back to the episode.
yeah, Goggles,
Yeah,
continue your review.
Yeah.
So the episode was really, in my opinion, like on surface level, the episode was solid. But then again, though, the problem wasn't Ash. The problem was Pikachu.
and
That was so random. What I honestly think they could have done is they could have set this up to be a character arc for Pikachu, and it would have been really interesting if they did that. Or say as over time Pikachu starts to get more jealous or like I don't know something for Riolu, and eventually maybe he would run away for a few episodes. Imagine he actually left for a couple episodes.
I don't want that to happen.
I didn't say I wanted to.
Why don't you? Whoa, here's the thing, because I'm actually gonna defend I'm actually gonna defend your statement right now. Why don't you want that to happen? Because that would be interesting.
For me, it is
It would be
that's
weird.
that's more of a personal situation right now.
Well,
I'm just speaking out of my mind. I was literally just coming up with that.
I don't mind that idea. It's a problem that's gonna hit too close home for me with what's going on.
You mean it would make it relatable? It would make you feel with the character as if that's what storytelling should do?
Yes.
No.
I'm saying this like it's a good idea, and I'm gonna be upset, but like.
But Goggle, do you remember back in Black and White when Meowth joined the gang?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
Yeah, because Meowth joined the gang as a means to infiltrate and betray them. So maybe Pikachu leaving for 5 episodes. I'm not saying joining Team Rocket because we had some.
No, that's going too far. I'm not saying 5 episodes or joining Team Rocket or anything like that, but like
2 or 3.
okay, let's say they did that. I could see the 2 ways that I could see it could be either the way that Xanolith said it, where maybe he's gone for a few episodes, or in my opinion, what would be kind of like the better idea would be kind of like what was said earlier, which is have this be something that builds up to this particular episode, where the running away is just for this episode, but the lead up is multiple episodes, where maybe instead of having Pikachu battle during certain fights, like you notice that he's battling less and less, and you see Pikachu's reaction more and more, like it becoming like more and more kind of like neglected in a sense. Let us actually see Pikachu get neglected because he wasn't, and that's kind of the problem.
That's Pikachu's overreaction.
One of the main reasons why this is so hard to believe is because I think we can all agree Ash wasn't being neglectful. He wasn't being a butthole.
Yeah. Also, hold on. Let's get through.
Should have been a butthole.
Media Nut.
But he wasn't a butthole.
Media Nut. Let's get through everyone's ratings first before we go into the discussion. So Xanolith, finish your ratings.
Well, one more. I just want to quickly mention one more thing after I say my my review.
Mhm.
I gave it well, how I do it on my channel is I have bad, okay, pretty good, and amazing. I give it an okay rating. So put that into a number system, it'd probably be around a 6 out of 10.
All right.
And something, and then so this is actually really interesting. On my review, I got a comment that was completely opposite to the whole. Oh, this was totally out of character. And this guy said that the episode was amazing in the writing, the best in the series by far. And he states how remember how Pikachu got character development in the first episode, how Kangaskhan took care of it, how Pikachu has insecurities deep down and wants to be taken care of. It always saw Ash as a kind of substitute parent. Greninja was a different story. It wasn't a baby like Riolu that relies completely on Ash. Pikachu never had to share Ash in this manner. Shows you first how Riolu could be a second Pokemon in power. Even more now that Pikachu will be accepting and supportive. Secondly, Pikachu will definitely step up and go to Cynthia Garchomp level of Charizard. And that's just the comment that I got. I was like, that's really interesting to see other people have different opinions on this matter.
Yeah, man. Also, Jordan, I don't know if you seen the episode. Did you?
Yeah, I watched a little bit of it. I was able to watch a good deal of it. My overall expression was confused. I'm like, something doesn't seem right here. When I watched watching, everything was just confusing that episode. But then since I kind of realized the reason, now I have to listen to y'all.
All right, bro. So what would you rate?
Kind of makes more sense.
What would you rate it?
All right, well,
I rated it. It was pretty good. It was a 7 to 10 for me.
All right. Goggles, I know you gave your thoughts, but I didn't hear you rate it. So what do you rate it, bro? Goggles. No, Goggles.
What is it?
I'll give the good and I'll give the negative real quick. And also one thing, I like the Mr. Mind Pikachu moment where like the spell stuff happened. Now, the back. You can't do this type of plot with characters like this that's been lasting for 20-something years. And for me to say I can accept it because you guys said it before, why didn't this happen before? It would make more sense if this was a different Pokemon. Like, for example, like this could make Riolu a episode where Pikachu actually been using Pikachu a lot of times, and Riolo once again the answer, but it's not like that. You're still a baby. You still need to learn. And Riolo gets upset, and then it runs off. I wouldn't find that was the case because it makes sense for Riolo because Riolo is a baby. It's still new. Oh, Gengar. What's Gengar?
Hey, speaking of Gengar,
Yeah, because Gengar is the one who has abandonment issues.
speaking of Gengar, look who's on screen.
I'm gonna hurt you.
Oh
God.
If it was a role reversal, I can understand. And also the callbacks for the first era of Pokemon, the first series, they are the things that make me like the episode, even if they are forced and shoehorned. But let's face it, when people see Journeys, it's for 10-year-olds. 10-year-olds were born when DP was ending. So if you see the episode for what it is, for the target audience, you can enjoy it. But for older fans, you're like, this is way forced. It depends on the age that you are and how much knowledge you have about Pokemon Masters.
Like, I want to point this moment out right now because I really want Cody fight today. Okay, so Pablo comes in and Andrew, Pikachu is ready to fight, but Andrew's like, hold on, buddy, I want to use this Pokemon. Pikachu had no interest in the Magneto fighting against Tapu Fini, so I don't see why this is an issue now, especially when we know how that fight ends. I'm just saying, those were like Pikachu's only in the background, and yeah, it's a bit upset, but it understands.
I'm sure Shay has related that to
Just bored. You've been born multiple times.
I know that you are going to, I don't know, hate this, but I'm really happy that forced in the Kangaskhan plot in this episode.
I'm fine with that. I was just making that as a joke.
No, because I know your feelings towards the whole Pikachu backstory that they wanted to implement in Journeys. It's fine, but if they force that in as well, I could drop my rating from 5 out of 10 to a 3 out of 10.
Dang.
The only thing that I like about this episode is Ash's mom. Because once again, she was the only character that wasn't ruined, but yes, improved. Because we saw her motherly side.
One thing I like of Journey's doing with Delia, I like how they're giving more her of a personality. Because I remember when they were heading up to Vermilion City for the first time ever, Delia was acting like some teenage girl. I like that. I like how they're doing that. Also, I'll be right back.
All right, I'm gonna give my 2 cents on the episodes real quick. Personally, like, I know this is a controversial episode, but I personally am like on the other side where I really love this episode. And yes, I will admit it was a bit out of character for Pikachu and Ash at the times, but it just felt like a nice reward for the old fans. Because yeah, it's true that Pokemon Journeys is to bring in new fans, but it's also been a series that's been kind of a reward to the old fans. Like, you know, they know their target audience of both old and new fans. That's why they've been doing so much callbacks, flashbacks, and references. But the issue comes where, yeah, they're pandering to their old and new fans, but you do get stuff like this where characters are like they're out of character. But for overall, like the story and the wholesomeness that this episode told, like I gotta say, I personally enjoyed it. Yeah, it would have worked better with Greninja because Greninja was the one who was really taking up all the spotlight. But I personally would give it a 9 out of 10 because I just love the episode too much for what it did.
Just buying it. That's what this is.
Yeah, I would give it a 9 out of 10. It's one of the best in Journeys, in my opinion.
Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, Trey. I know where you're going with, but
see the episode only has Journeys.
I honestly agree with Trey. No, I agree with him.
Yeah, I agree with Trey as well.
Because again, remember what I said. I thought it was one of the best written episodes in the series. It's just certain things felt off.
Yeah.
But it was still a really good episode. And that's the thing. If you look at the episode for what it is, it's probably one of the best episodes in the show so far.
I want to say this right now. I respect everyone's opinions. I'm not going to argue with anyone. We all have different tastes. We'll put it on right now. That doesn't mean I hate you fine people. Even if one of you owe me $5. Everyone's opinion. That said, I disagree.
I think we can all agree that Trey I think we can all agree that Trey owes everyone $5. That's kind of what we all
Gosh
accept.
dang it. Gosh
No,
dang it.
I understand Trey's point of view because as a Journeys episodes, it works, but as an overall Pokemon episode for 23 years, it seems very off.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like if you was
It works for the current series, but not for the entire saga.
I agree.
Mhm.
Okay, I see where you're coming from.
I'll give credit. I like the idea. The problem is what you guys stated before. Like, if we compare this to a Journey episode, like let's pretend we all got mind erased and we had no knowledge of the past. This is a fine episode. This is a nice development episode. The problem, let's turn our brains back on and remember all the things that happened throughout the series between Ash and Pikachu. Ash knew in many occasions saved Pikachu's life. Pikachu saves Ash's life. They fought together. They fought against legendaries, iconic trainers, movies, journeys, everything. And then all this happens. I'm like, why? Like, I get the idea. It's a nice story element, but it should have happened already. I was saying like around Hoenn, like the Hoenn saga. Probably this should have happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I'll say during X and Y.
I don't know.
That's
I
definitely
don't know
really
what
good
Pokemon.
episode
I don't know
for
what
it
Pokemon from Roman they could have done that with, but yeah, I get your point. But it is what it is, and these are all everyone's opinions.
Yeah, that's true.
And not just with that, because like also Ash's personality in Hoenn was, I will admit, he was kind of rush, or not rush, like kind of. Let's try to say that. The most layers. I'll say that. The most layers.
Brian, what's up, bro?
Hoenn, but not Hoenn per se, but in AG, I can see this happen because in Battle Frontier, if Ash was to focus on Charizard, Heracross, Sceptile, and Pikachu get neglected only for him to get the win to triumph over Regice, I can understand that in that specific moment of Battle Frontier, but not in the entirety of Hoenn or AG or whatever.
So you wouldn't. Let me get this right. So you wouldn't mind if that happened in Hoenn, but like it's like building up like Pikachu give Ash the final win.
No, because imagine the following. You see Ash's ace, regional aces, quote unquote. Imagine being Charizard for Kanto, Heracross for Johto, and Sceptile for Hoenn. So we could see Ash. Imagine that an episode that Ash is like, okay, I have to face the three Regis, so I'll train Charizard for Registeel. I'll train Heracross for Regice, and I'll train Sceptile for Regirock, or maybe even trade Heracross with Charizard, whatever. Imagine that Ash trains the three regional aces to beat the Regis, and Pikachu gets neglected because, damn, dude, I battled Agatha's. I was the one that battled Agatha's Gengar, and Scott wanted you here because I was the one that giving you the credits, and you're now neglecting me.
I'm
also
gonna be the one to say I kind of disagree with that idea. Like for 2 or 3 reasons, to be honest. Number one, here's the thing, and let me know if anyone disagrees with me, because that's fine. But there's a reason why when I mentioned specific Pokemon that Pikachu would feel neglected for, I said the Pokemon that I said, being Charizard, Infernape, and Greninja. There's a reason I said that, and that reason is because I don't know if anyone disagrees with this or not, but in Johto, every single Pokemon that Ash had equal or less amount of character development than or time than Pikachu. Hoenn was basically the same. Yes, Sceptile is arguably the ace, but you can see in Hoenn that Ash paid a lot more attention to Pikachu than anyone else. Same in Johto. It's only in Sinnoh where you really started seeing like giant story arcs again with certain Pokemon, like Infernape and Charizard, and again Greninja. Like the only other Pokemon that I could see joining this is any Pokemon that Ash hatches from an egg because it's a baby. So of course you're gonna want to give a bit more attention to the Pokemon that's a baby. So maybe like Scraggy or Phanpy or something like that. But even then, those Pokemon didn't get more screen time than Pikachu.
True.
Or if anything, they got screen time with other storylines like Scraggy and Axew's relationship, for example.
Also, guys,
That's the thing.
let's let Brian give his thoughts and rating as well because he just joined.
Oh, is Brian here?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Brian.
Hey, Brian, let someone speak.
Brian, the floor is yours, bro. Oof, I guess not.
Yes.
Hi, guys. Pokemon trainer Brian.
How convenient it was of Mr. Oh, I'm joking.
No,
But
all I
we'll
was
come back.
saying about
We'll
this
come back to
was-
Brian. We'll come back to Brian
all I was
afterwards.
saying about this-
Wait. Like Trey's trying to say something.
Yeah,
Trey,
I was just saying we'll come back to Brian after whenever he's back. But go ahead, Kiro.
Okay, so go ahead.
No, the only thing that I was saying about this quote unquote what if the end of Battle Frontier, that's just it's just a stupid what if. I don't see this happening because Pikachu will only get neglected because like you said about Infernape or Charizard or Greninja, because it was the overwhelming story arcs that they had. So I don't see Pikachu being neglected because of a baby hatching, because Pikachu was always like the big brother figure, maybe the co-brother figure. For example, Scraggy was Ash's, but he had Axew's help. Phanpy was Ash's, but he had Togepi's help. Even Togepi was Misty's Pokemon, but Pikachu was always a big brother to Togepi.
That's very true.
I remember the Pikachu sword where Pikachu literally crossed a log over a giant river bank to save Togepi from falling.
Yeah,
That's the kind of Pokemon would it's just because of a 1-month-old.
In the end, like we all said before, like we all have our own opinions about this episode and how it could have worked. We all agree that this probably could have been done sooner. The way that the episode did it, again, I thought it was fine. Just it fixed a couple of things with a couple characters. I would say this is one of maybe the top 3, top 5 episodes of Pokemon Journey so far. Because again, it is a good episode.
Yeah, agreed.
Logically speaking, writing wise, it is good. And also not speaking too seriously for now, but also just because I thought it was like, did anyone else think this is one of the cutest you've ever seen Pikachu? Like, oh my god, the moments where it's like, little sad boy with
this is the most Pikachu ever.
Yeah, I mean, we see Mr. Mime being pretty cute too.
Oh no.
What are we talking about now?
Oh
The mind
no.
being cute.
No.
we
No.
don't need
That thing cannot be cute.
No.
Oh, don't forget Pikachu was working in this episode.
Oh yeah.
Also about the whole Pikachu possibly being neglected early on in Johto because of Charizard. Just one thing. It couldn't be that early. No. But here's the thing: if Pikachu was to get neglected over Charizard, the only thing that I could see it happening was for an aftermath of Ash versus Gary, because Ash didn't use Pikachu versus Gary. Then again, he didn't use Pikachu versus Gary because he knew that Gary was expecting him to use Pikachu.
Like, I remember.
So they had an agreement. Pikachu, Gary most likely thinks that I'm going to use you, so let's try to one-up him.
Remember that episode? It was like the halfway point. It was like the fight was like on the break, and Pikachu was like, "Let me in," and it was like Pikachu can only use a Pokemon that I registered before the fight, which I was like, "Whoa, I just not even use a Pikachu. This is serious."
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking about different other storylines now, but going back to the episode. So, Trey, like, anything else you want to bring up when it comes to this episode?
Overall, I think it was a nice callback. I'm hoping that we start to see more callbacks from other series in the future. But I think that's pretty much all I have to say.
Not just Kanto.
Been sick of you, Ken.
I want to see.
Thank you.
I want to see some callbacks from.
Yes,
all
thank you.
With my own callback.
That includes you.
Exactly. Let's get everyone. Like, that's the thing. I'm not even joking. Like, this is the one series where we literally can get
everyone. I'm pointing out.
Yeah.
So let's do it.
Everyone is here.
Yeah, like I don't know, like
Smash Bros.
Crisis.
Pokemon.
Yeah. Crisis that's gonna happen in this series. Ash is just gonna bring all his Pokemon into one battle.
Oh, what is this? Avengers
That's
Endgame?
all they can find.
Imagine.
You know, as
Let's
long as he
go.
gets Palpitoad, it's all good.
But
They get
no,
that
but
1 second of screen
it's,
time.
it's funny that you mention that because the whole Eternatus bending space time in the game we only see remnants and spaces from Galar, but I can see in the anime time and space distorting in some way. We can see various places in various regions. Imagine Sinnoh, Mount Coronet, but not only in Sinnoh. Like the darkest day in the anime, englobing not only Galar but perhaps the entire.
That would be amazing.
No, because Zygarde Crisis was only in Kalos, but he summoned cells from all over the world. So
Imagine just like being around when that happened, just like a bunch of green light beams in the sky.
It's like as if the Pokemon world
little
wasn't
blobs
weird
floating in the
enough.
heavens.
All right, so real quick, guys.
Also, can we all accept that Ash's trophies were inside of the Snow
Draw,
White Speed
yeah.
bag because Go didn't saw them?
Yeah, I mean, but think about it. Think about it.
They clearly didn't show their trophies on purpose.
I don't want to think about trash.
Like, no, listen. If Gosard is here, then when they go to Alola for the first time, it's not going to be as impactful hearing, oh, Ash is the champion.
Okay, if they don't mention it, but if they don't mention it in Alola, would that be right?
Okay, that thing. Yeah, then we have an issue. Then we'll start.
I think
going on Magic Ash as a champion throughout the entire series.
We're gonna have the great Poke War if they don't mention it in Alola.
Yes, okay, but Trey has a point. Trey has a like it's a better reaction if while visiting Alola, where it's like, wait, like imagine that scene. They're walking through Alola, someone recognized that, and then it's like, oh my god, it's Pokemon Champion Ash, and then they do that anime thing where it's like,
It's the same. It's the same.
You already when you went to his hand.
Here's the thing. It's
Ash, why do you know?
It's the same.
No, I can.
It's the same reason. It's the same reason they didn't show.
Ash, why you never told me? You never asked.
It's the same reason they didn't show Serena in the Karina episode. Like they didn't show that picture because that wouldn't be his biggest reaction if she actually returns. Like it's the same thing. Like they don't want to. Like I get what they're doing.
I am not going to be that episode.
You keep a photograph of your friends on you 24/7.
I mean, in your phone.
Wait. I mean, look. This is coming from someone who really wanted to see that photo as well. But I mean, wasn't it already? Isn't it already? That photo was burned up by.
She got a new one.
She got a new one.
She got a copy.
Yeah. Oh, she got a copy.
I understand. I remember when MediaNet was talking about. Imagine that he and Brian were both in Japan. And they're not exactly in the same place. So Ash going to Hoenn doesn't mean that Serena would be there at the same time. The thing, it makes sense. Now the photo scene. Imagine the following: I go to whatever Tremon lives, and we spend a week training with Pokemon, and I come back home. Then I go back. Imagine that the first thing that I ask him, hey, do you still have that photo? Like it's so
out there.
It is. Well, at the same time.
She has a phone.
Yeah, you're right. It would be out. It would be out there, but you want to know a way they could have done it where maybe it could have worked. Just because I'm the kind of guy who likes thinking of scenarios. So imagine this. They're talking after the battle, and Ash won, and blah blah blah. And they're discussing how can't wait to see Riola grow up and all that. And then because you never really do see Go mentioning in front of Ash and Karina that it's like, oh wow, it's so cool that I get to meet one of Ash's old friends. They never bring it up, or he never even questions it. Now imagine it's a situation where it's like, wait a minute, you're an old friend of Ash's, and then it's like, yeah, we traveled together, and she shows up. That's the thing. She shows the photo to Go.
Yeah, but the problem was that Go literally got a minute with Karina on screen time.
Exactly, that's the problem. Where it's like,
it was literally just the farewell scene that every Pokemon episode has. It's like, oh,
exactly,
take care.
Exactly.
It was nice being you for like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Tell me to go catch up a baby now.
Can we, no, but this is why I love the Go and Gherkin interaction. It was something that something that no one expected, but everyone loved.
It was fun.
I find funny how we started viewing the anime and the episodes really episodes after that one. Well, I felt like we had more conversation with that one.
Oh,
Yeah.
for the record, real quick, sorry to interrupt, but I see that Pokemon trainer Brian is actually in the voice chat, but he's like silent.
He left a comment saying that he'll be back later to give his thoughts. So for now, we can talk about the next week's episode. Like we give our predictions.
Okay, guys. Well, now. Okay, guys. Well, now I'm Brian.
Okay.
Since we already give our ratings,
I'm
we can
Brian now, guys.
we can talk about our predictions for next week's episode.
Yo.
Oh wait, hey, he's here.
Yo.
How are you guys?
We're good, bro. How are you?
Yo, Brian, pretty all right.
That's it. I wasn't trying to steal your name if that's what you're thinking. What?
I'm trying to pay back with my bucks.
Media Nut didn't do anything. No, not whatsoever. No.
Yeah, don't worry.
Nothing at all.
Nothing
Nothing at all.
Well, I was completely innocent about, but like, now you're innocent.
His idea.
Oh, say.
Ding it, Lord.
At least blame it on someone
Don't
who is
blame me.
Blame Trey because he's only
Don't you know? Okay, guys. Don't you know the easiest? Look. The easiest way to get out of trouble is to blame the most innocent person of the group.
Oh, thank you.
No, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to you.
No, I understand the mentality of if the fault is mine, I could put it in anywhere.
You're the most innocent one out of all of us.
I am the most criminal out of all of you.
Oh,
No, I was
no.
like Trey is. He's $75.
What?
Okay, fine. I'm just one below Trey.
Okay, can
Brian.
you please now Brian's
Yeah,
opinion
Brian,
about
give your
the
thoughts, bro.
episode?
Yes, Brian, please save us.
$5.
This happens every time.
Trey, I'm searching, man.
All right. Oh, wait, also, it's time for your thoughts, bro.
Okay. Chat. Okay, I'm writing in the stream chat right now, and I'm just gonna ask everyone, guys in the chat, what would you like to hear Brian say in his Pokemon trainer Brian voice?
Oh no.
Oh God.
Oh no.
But Brian, what's your thoughts on the
This happens every time.
What's your review on the episode, bro? If you're here.
Wait, what? Oh, shoot, the two of you are battling. That's dope. Okay, I'll commentate. Ladies and gentlemen,
Hold on, Brian.
welcome back to the Battle of All Ages. We have Trayman 1, the Lycanroc Master, versus Pokemon Trainer Brian, the guy who always says, Brian here.
Dang.
You're showing up your team already.
Oh yeah, guys.
But yo, Brian, you there, bro?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. So, what are your thoughts and your rating of the episode?
Okay, for episode 30, I thought it was a good episode. It was okay. It's like mixed feelings, because like Pikachu was really out of character in my opinion.
Yeah, definitely.
But
Yeah.
I definitely think that this was a decent episode. I rate it an 8 now that I've actually like watched it a few times. But yeah, I definitely an 8. It wouldn't be a 10 out of 10
True.
in my opinion. But I really like seeing Delia as well.
In my opinion, there's only been one 10 out of 10 episode in the entire Journey series so far, and that was episode 18.
Really? I say episode 20. I say
Episode 18.
episode 20.
Episode 18 is the Viscous episode. Oh, that was 10 out of
Like
10.
that's number one.
In my opinion,
That's my
yeah.
number one.
That is my
Oh
number
yeah,
one.
that was amazing.
My favorite episodes so far have been the Lance vs. Leon episode, the Viscous episode, and episode 2. Those are my favorites.
Okay. When you said what, I was like, that was the worst episode. I'm like, wait, what?
Oh no, he's a bitch.
I said best.
Oh, I thought you said bad. My bad.
Oh no, my least favorite episode is probably there's probably the episode 6 where they're just catching all the bug types.
Yeah.
I thought that was kind of cool.
Catching all the.
Also, guys,
It's
Brian's floor.
The whole one.
Guys, Brian has the floor.
Yeah,
Brian has the floor. Brian has the floor, guys. Brian has the floor.
we care about those characters.
Kiro.
That's
Brian,
pretty good.
everyone. Brian has the floor, guys.
Alright, I'm sorry.
That's cool. It's all good. All good, guys. I really spoke what I need to say for now.
All right, bro. So,
You don't want an apology, damn it.
with that being said, y'all ready to discuss next week's episode and the future episode titles?
Yeah, I give this episode, overall, I give this episode a 4 out of
6.
9.
8.
10. You're just biased, Trey. It's a Pikachu episode, of course.
I give it a negative 2.75 divided by pi on 10. That's my
So
answer.
that's an 8 out of 10.
Yeah.
Just an 8.
So,
And I just spoke random numbers.
oh god.
Okay, if I go view this as journeys alone, now give this an 8. But I know everything that actually has been through, so yeah, it doesn't help.
All right. With that being said, what are y'all thoughts and predictions for next week's episode?
But okay,
I have
feedback. I'm gonna say right now.
It's going to be interesting.
It's going to be a solid filler episode.
It's just going to be a basic filler
Yep.
episode.
It's just gonna be.
No, guys. Keep in mind. There's one way that's gonna separate this thing from a filler. As it goes catches a damn Pokemon.
That is so true. That is so true.
I don't know, because you know what's funny? It's the whole episode is about water friendship tournament, whatever, and go as water Pokemon, but you won't be in part of it. So like, oh, so Go's not friends with his Pokemon.
Sad.
Literally, I always get excited when Go just goes, yeah.
Go.
I just find it hilarious.
Same. Well, since we don't have,
I'd make it my ringtone if I could.
since we
No,
don't have,
but I understand the premise of the next week's episode, because in regards to all of the previous series, all the episodes have like let's introduce episode for this Pokemon. Now since it's journeys and everyone was quote unquote previously introduced, Porygon. So I can see this series being like in the world, revisit missing spots, and also revisit missing gimmicks, and the whole Phoebus evolving not witness but with the Prism Scale. It's the revisit, quote unquote, for the next episode on Sunday. So, and also the trades, which will be after the Celebi one. So
yeah, that's what I was actually about to get into. I'm gonna read the episode titles and then we'll give our thoughts on each one. So let's start with the first one, which is Pokemon Exchange. So what do y'all think? Like, Red Rose, what's up, Rose?
Let's join up, and I like that.
What? Hey, everyone. The party's so
Hey, yeah.
hey,
So yeah, what are y'all thoughts and predictions for Pokemon Exchange?
Well, I think definitely for this episode, Go will get Cypher. Well, his Cypher's gonna evolve into Sizzle. That's what I feel. But
Yeah,
I don't know.
agreed.
That's what I want. But is it what?
Or will he?
That's all I want.
no, but we have to separate something that what we want and what we think is going to happen.
True.
We want. Gonna get.
I mean, I see no reason.
Because here's the thing.
I see no reason for Scizor not to happen in this episode, though. That's the thing.
Phoebus to become a Milotic, it not only needs the Prism skill, also needs to be traded, but maybe the anime will ban that. So I want to see if they will also ban the trading with items, because where in Arceus' holy name is Go going to get a metal coat?
Yeah, that
On the ground randomly.
So,
Oh, what's this?
Pokemon-
If it is, I'm going to scream.
Maybe Sakuragi could come and be like, So-
if they're gonna, if
Soccer-
he's gonna fight it on the ground, he better stub his toe.
nah,
You
I
guys
can
are just
see.
gonna hear me. You guys are gonna hear me scream from my home as well. Not even in a reaction, just scream. How convenient.
I can
I'm
see.
just gonna
Just
hear
mind
you.
your own
I'm
business.
literally
Just saying
gonna.
that.
No, I'm just gonna hear you from America. I'm just gonna hear you scream.
You're saying that we must see what happened in Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, we're minding our own business. All of a sudden, you hear like an echo of a no screaming throughout the world.
I'm just gonna be here in my house and over here. How convenient.
I can see Sakuragi actually being the one who'd be like, "Oh, I found this item here." Like that's what he normally does. Like,
In our reaction,
This
our
isn't-
reactions, we really need like
Yeah, this isn't
very convert.
Convenience is counter.
yeah,
this isn't what I think it's going to happen. This is what I think it should, because Go has a lot of pre-evolved bugs, so I can see him. What I wanted for it to happen is, if I want to complete Pokédex, and this will happen after the Celebi episode, which we'll know more about his past and his friendship with that Tokyo kid.
yeah.
So what I want, it's not what it will happen, but what I want for it to happen, thematically it would work. It's Go understands that I have pre-evolved Pokemon, so in a way my Dex is already completed. I need to trade to make friends to get more, because completing the Pokédex on this stream IRL, it's something that he cannot do it alone, because the premise of Pokemon as a video game was trading to make friends, because you cannot get the entire Pokédex on your own. It was making the link and the friendship was the whole premise, and that's what Go character should be.
It was a friendship you formed along the way.
Yeah, exactly. Even if it's cliche. So I would love for Go to get more Pokemon by trading the pre-evolved forms from his bugs, because I don't like the whole catching the 12 Kanto bugs. Maybe one of these does talks for a Beautifly. Who knows? But Phantom,
What I think is gonna.
Phantom for Trevenant is what makes most sense. It's just a trade. The site.
Okay, so
What I want for Scyther is something very specific. It's, in Pokemon Let's Go and Pikachu and Eevee, you have all of those master trainers that only train one specific Pokemon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want for Go to enter a Scyther tournament, and the winner of the Scyther tournament gets the medal code, and he in the finale has to battle who? Tracy Sketches.
Oh no.
Oh no.
You had me until you said Tracy. You had me until you said
okay,
Tracy.
so after that hour-long explanation,
All right.
Yeah, go ahead,
I
Kiro.
just got here, so it was only 5 minutes for me. Sucks to suck, I guess.
So
Again, this is what I want to happen, not what it will happen.
no, what I think is
Or
gonna
I-
happen, I can either see it going of two ways. Either Go just has a trade, or it's gonna be one of those episodes where he gives the Pokemon away and he's like, "Oh no, I want it back."
Yeah, I can see
And
that
then
happening
wants it
too.
back.
Just like
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
You don't need that again.
I think he's gonna
I
trade
feel
away
like
his
Butterfree
and Butterfree, that's what happened later.
Guys,
Yeah,
Butterfree's gonna
doing a lot of. He has been doing a lot of like repeats of what Ash has done in the past. So I wouldn't be surprised if that would happen. But with that in mind, real quick. Honestly, the super easy thing they can do is go. Hey, I want to evolve my Pokemon because I need to complete my because that is in Go's character. He evolves Pokemon. Oh, Sciencer can evolve into Scizor. How do I evolve it? He finds out a way how to evolve it. He trades it and then gets it back. He has a Scizor now. The end. That's it.
That sounds like
That
the
took 3 minutes.
That sounds like the most boring episode of all time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. By the way, Nutmaster. This is
Yes,
where I
my-
ran off topic.
yes,
but
my
I'm just
love.
gonna Notify
Yeah,
you. I'm
yeah,
sending you a dog article thing I found.
Okay, cool. Oh, yeah. Thank you.
If
Yeah, I
that's
appreciate that.
Myself, Go needs to trade Pokemon to evolve. It would work, but only for a 10-minute episode. If they did the whole Magic Card Slowking event, it wouldn't make
want a whole
most sense.
episode over that. And it's literally going to be the most. That will probably end up becoming the worst Pokemon Journeys episode. It's not literally just the episode.
I mean, they could do like a side shot.
If we had the Jesse and Gorgeist episode, I mean, come on.
One thing I will say I want, which isn't like that I want for the like future and stuff, is I think we should get more like episodes. I know it sounds mean, but sort of like putting more episodes, putting Ash to the side, right?
Yeah.
Like,
I don't think so.
Shows have
Yes,
episodes
please.
where the other characters can grow. For example, not everyone has seen it, but a really good example of a show that does this really badly is Steven Universe. In Steven Universe, every single bit of character development or anything that happens, Steven has to be there.
Yeah.
Like, they already sort of did this with the summer camp. They did this with the summer camp prologue, where it was just Ash was barely seen. Like they focused on Peach's backstory and then Go and Kohari when they were younger in the camp. And I think we need more episodes like that, where Ash is sort of on the sidelines, maybe just training or doing something else.
Speak an entire episode. Just go, please.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree with that. But also because I'm a Steven Universe fan, I'm gonna say, how dare you, sir?
Oh, I like
no, I agree with you.
I stopped watching Steven Universe when it got boring.
Yeah,
season 5.
I will fight you.
Excuse me, season 5.
Absolutely.
Never seen that.
All right, guys.
Good show.
Oh yeah, GG, bro. Also,
Anyways,
all right. So yeah, the next is that it for this episode? Or y'all ready for the next title? Hello. Hello.
Teachers
Okay.
Wait, y'all can hear me?
bestow on us the knowledge.
Hello.
Go.
Yo, hello.
Who's here?
Can you hear me now?
Hello to who?
Can y'all hear me?
Hello?
Can y'all hear me? I had to leave it.
By the way.
Can y'all hear me? Yes or no? Hello?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, what I was saying was,
Calm down.
are y'all ready for the next title, or y'all got any more thoughts on this one?
Yes, sir.
Now let's move this down.
All right,
I was so confused.
the next title is The Solitary Fighter Bia, and I know this one is a lot of people are excited for.
Okay,
Yeah,
first, everyone
Alright.
stop. Silence in my presence, for I have yes.
Excellent.
This excellent. Now, I've got for people who weren't here last week, I made a list of an order that we can sort of speak in, and then once the person's done speaking, then someone else can sort of like add on. Someone else can like add on. Just so we can just. I mean, it's not as chaotic, but we can still sort of have fun, and also for the people watching, it's just easier. I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah.
So the
Yeah.
first person to go is a very good host, Goggle Master.
I'm not the host this time, though, but alright.
Hey,
You're the man of the
We'll just go
hour.
with that to make Red Rose satisfied.
Okay, let's move to Goggle's channel.
Alright, let's do it, Trey. You know what to do. Get everything and we'll move back to my house.
We're going back to what?
And the five.
Come on. Alright, so Bia's finally appearing, which I knew it. They knew it because guess what? Well, to be fair, it's not predictable that Bia will appear because she is a born competitive fighter. We've seen that in Twilight Rings, the games, manga, areas. I don't know. So her appearing here, I'm legit happy for her. I legit am happy that she's appearing because one, we'll get more gala representation, which is good. We need more gala representations for the World Championships. And, this is, I don't know. This is, how should I say this? This is a Gen 8 series. Even though it's not technically a series, it's a Gen 8 series.
No way.
Yeah, their main focus is going to show up
That's
Galar.
the Kanto series. What are you talking
Kanto with a high Galar focus.
That's
think
been
that
done, though.
twice.
We'll give it that. But anyways, I am happy though. Like, what Joe was gonna go down this episode. Two things I can see happening. You know, one, it appears Ash fights now. Obviously, they're gonna fight. That's inevitable. Here's the real question: will Ash win or lose? He's gonna lose.
Really?
He'll be losing.
No
Lose.
way.
He's
got no
lose. Sorry, Drag. But listen, man, we've been doing PokeChat on my channel for so long.
It depends on the Pokemon aspect, but for in my head, I feel like if there's going to be continuity from the most recent episode, he may use someone that's not really, because if he uses, say, Gengar, Dragonite, or Pikachu, I think he's got a good chance of winning.
Yeah.
I want this to be one thing. I want is this to be Gengar's battle because I just want to see it win. I want to see him be the MVP.
I stated this in my.
Really being
not going to
badly
be.
treated.
Ooh, the illusion. Also, okay, two things. My bad. Just real quick. Two things I stated is this is how I can see the battle going. I want Ash to lose. This is the way I want it to go first. Ash loses. He uses Riolu and Farfetch, but Farfetch evolves after getting the 3 critical hits, but still loses. Kind of like Incineroar and Torracat, showing that
That's too soon, though.
it's not really too soon.
Farfetch
Yeah.
has had like no. I mean, it sort of has a personality, but it's had no development.
Because compare Farfetch.
I feel like
It hasn't had any episodes yet. It's just sort of stuck.
Oh yes,
He's
the
been
man
here
of
for like
Trey Man. Please continue your knowledge sharing.
Yeah, I was about to say I don't think it's too soon because the issue with Farfetch right now is that it's being overshadowed by Riolu. So I feel like if Farfetch was to
Everyone's being overshadowed by Rio.
yeah, but
No,
Farfetch
we
is
over telling people.
Farfetch especially because all it is it loses to Riolu. Like that's what it's here for, is to get beat up by him. I feel like after evolving,
Yeah.
Farfetch will become on top and it'll inspire Riolu to want to evolve into Farfetch. Who knows? Maybe Surfetch could start beating Riolu in training, like over the next few episodes. But if that's not gonna happen, the second thing I can see happening, and I feel like this may end up happening, it's a Gigantamax fight. Pikachu versus Machamp. Pikachu wins. Yada yada boo. Yeah, I don't want that to happen though.
No.
I don't-
It's like Gigantamax, Pikachu has to lose.
No, because they don't have that much time. We're not. Yeah, it's a Galar focus series, but they're still showing off the whole world, so they don't have much time to focus on Ash training Gigantamax as if they did for like Ash Greninja and Z moves. Because he's not.
G-Max is only in Galar.
Yeah, that's the thing. So
Pikachu is a fast battler, and G-Max Pikachu makes him slower. So they need to have some sort of progression with Pikachu and how to learn it, because let's be honest here. Ash versus Leon, it's going to go down to G-Max Pikachu versus G-Max Charizard, no matter how much people want it.
Yeah.
I hate Gigantamaxing so much.
Same.
I hate Leon.
Okay, here's a new hashtag. Hashtag Boo Gigantamax. Hashtag Boo Gigantamax. That's-
Gigantamaxing isn't that bad. Yeah, it's bad.
It's bad. It's bad.
I like. Well, jokes. I like having a Mega Chonker Gengar.
If anything, I know they're never going to do that, but I would much rather.
Who was that?
What I was trying to say is I would much rather prefer 10 million
No,
but
I don't want that.
That's not going to happen.
Like that when the league did.
I would love that. That would be amazing.
No.
It's not going to happen.
But it's never going to happen.
The three is the one who doesn't like Sun and Moon.
In my
To be
opinion,
fair, right, it makes sense because the Tapu Koko thing, when he does the funny Z move thing, it goes into a big sort of monster thing. I don't see that
No
happening.
more.
But anyway, it is.
No, wait.
It's them.
Why no more? Why no more?
Silence.
He hates Alola. He hates Sun and Moon.
Okay, but take that away. Look. Take away the fact that you don't like it, because remember, in conversations that you and I've had, I've told you that I'm not the biggest Alola fan either, but I love the Z move thing. So take away the whole thing about liking Alola. What's your reason? Give me a genuine reason.
His Z move dances.
I'm just saying that would be better than G-Max Pikachu versus G-Max
Exactly.
Charizard.
Yeah, I
I
agree.
would much rather see that.
I agree.
Every single
don't
G-Max
wanna see
battle, the two we've
I
got,
actually
both
thought
of them have
G-Max was
been
gonna be
extremely boring.
When G-Max first got announced, I actually thought it was going to be CGI in the anime.
Ew.
Damn.
I know.
No.
Ew, but that's what I thought was going to happen.
Oh, okay. Quick question.
Hideous.
Quick question. Who do y'all think will win, Bia or Karina?
Karina.
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
Karina just
Yeah.
because she's best girl.
Yeah, Karina
I
is.
didn't say because we
He
had
has been to Karina train.
Is better.
The thing
Yeah,
is,
but Brian
no,
wants
because
to go, guys.
one, yeah.
All right, bro.
That's fine.
It's Brian's turn. He's third on the list.
Go.
Go. All right. So, in my opinion,
I can't explain why that made me laugh so much. That's why.
anyway,
Oh,
Go ahead, Brian.
oh, we love you, Brian.
I know you guys do, but in my opinion, I think that this battle will be a Gigantamax battle, and we will see Gengar because this is just speculation. But I saw a merch picture of Gigantamax Gengar, I believe. This has like no backbone, but like it'd be cool to see Ash use a Gigantamax battle, like have a battle with Bay like Gigantamax. Even though the battles are very boring when they're Gigantamax, like. I'd rather just watch Sword and Shield. I'd rather watch Sword and Shield battles than like the anime.
If I'm being honest, like, I have to show Gigantamax off, but like, let's try and keep it to a minimum.
Yeah.
Pretty
Which
boring.
they have
Okay,
been.
Going back to
Throwing
going back to
something
the whole like the Charizard battle, I would just love to see the ending be like just normal Charizard versus normal Pikachu. Like,
That
that'd
would
be
be
so
pretty
much better.
cool.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. It's
I'd
Leon's.
say
It appears it's Leon's thing, like Gigantamax. But go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say that. To be honest, with Pikachu's speed and Charizard being slow, I'd actually like to see a battle where if Ash doesn't not to use Max and uses Pikachu's speed, and since it's also a small target in comparison to Charizard, it could probably dodge a lot. And that's not, and it can. I don't know. Just be. I think that'd be a cooler battle. Like a small target, like trying to take dodge and like deal damage to a big target. It's way more interesting than two slow giants with subpar moves with their fists moving.
Thinking,
Oh
okay,
my
so
God.
thinking in a more, okay, the sad truth is, even though none of us want it,
It's gonna be G-Max.
No,
It's gonna be
not that.
Oh.
Here's what I'm gonna go with. The truth is, they have to use, because they're promoting Ash with it, he's gonna have to end up using the G-Max. But there's a way that they can save it. There is a way. Yeah. Had there been an episode where Pikachu and Ash are trying to practice Gigantamaxing, but then they realize near the end of the episode that it doesn't work for them because their strategy is speed and power. But find out that another one of Ash's Pokemon, whoever it is, it doesn't matter who, one of Ash's bigger, slower Pokemon can G-Max and give it to that. Snorlax, freaking Snorlax.
Torterra.
Because that's the thing. Because I'll give it this. As much as I hate G-Maxing, I'll say that G-Maxing or Dynamaxing probably works best with Pokemon that are already big.
Torterra.
That's why the battle between whatever Pokemon that Ash has. Yeah, whatever slow big Pokemon that Ash has, go ahead. Yes.
Yeah,
Like,
I
give it to the
Yeah, I agree.
But
they have to promote
keep
G-Max.
Pikachu.
No,
Keep Pikachu.
but the problem with that is they already established that Pikachu's a Gigantamax.
I know, and it sucks.
So that means and just because now that it's a Gigantamax, it's obligated. It allowed to be part of the show.
Maybe they'll feed him some Max soup and convert him.
Wait, that's possible?
Like, no, they're gonna feed him Max Soup and he's gonna become Ash Pikachu.
Ash.
Damn it.
Moto Ike!
Have Ash's hat grow.
Pikachu! Full power!
But then, like, you gotta play like an awkward giant version of Type Wild, so it's like.
gotta sprinkle in some Yakuza in there.
Oh
Is going on right now.
no. Hey, hey,
The ex-wife.
That's why I just like get up. This is where I just go ahead.
More importantly,
all right, Jordan.
why are we talking about episode titles?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I became Pikachu.
I think we
That should be episode.
Okay. What are y'all thoughts on Via?
Conversations for after the
What are y'all predictions on Via? What are y'all predictions on Via? What are y'all predictions on Via in the fight? Go ahead. Who's next? Who's next?
Mind if I talk?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, Alex.
Ash wins. Ash will win. Ash will
Okay,
win.
so I think Ash is gonna find Bia, right? And he's gonna like be hanging out with Farfetch'd, and so Bia's gonna take out her Surfetch, and Farfetch is gonna want to battle. So they battle, and Farfetch loses because he sucks. But then it gives a reason for Ash to lose a battle, and it also introduces Surfetch, and Farfetch can like want to learn from Bea, kind of like how Riolu wants to learn from Karina.
Yeah.
I would prefer that because it makes the episode be in Kanto and not Galar. Because if the episode isn't Galar, it's obviously going to be a two-parter for the next one as well. And Galar, Gigantamax, like it's not only Ash that trains. B trains as well and also journeys the world. I can imagine B going to Kanto and like, oh, where can I get the bus to Saffron's fighting dojo or something like that?
I don't know.
It would make sense.
Yeah. I think that what's gonna happen is Ash and Bear are gonna fight, and then Ash is gonna realize he has no flying types, and then Pidgeot's gonna return. That doesn't matter. Everyone wants it.
I don't know why. I was just making it. I'm just trying to that you would be one of his like worst Pokemon. I don't even remember it. I don't remember it winning a single like battle.
It never did. No, I don't think it ever did.
It never did.
Just a good episode. Really do hope it's in Galar because although I may not be the biggest fan of Gigantamaxing, maybe if the anime does it right, it might change my mind on it.
Hopefully.
But how would they do it right?
Used it.
Nah, I mean, yeah, if they're gonna do anything like that, it's most likely gonna be in Galar. Like, I get what you're saying, Kuro, but it doesn't have to be a two-parter if it's in Galar.
We've just only had two parters so far.
Yeah. And plus,
Yeah, they can bend the rule.
also real quickly,
Yeah, they can bend the rule.
real quickly too. The second episode, Get Pikachu, could be a Team Rocket focused episode, and always it seems like every two-parter, the second episode is where Team Rocket come in, like the Sawbo, the Gigantamax thing. So it could be that it could still be a two-parter.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, wait.
Yeah.
Okay, I
feel that. Honestly, if they go to Stow Inside, I want for the two-parter to be in either that in that wall that Sonya was analyzing, or in the Glenwood Tangle.
Sonya needs to appear. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, please, we see B. That'll be the perfect time to introduce
Yeah.
Okay.
People in chat, make sure to write in chat because Trayman already started with this. B is Bay. Let's just
Yeah, that's our new. That's this.
No, we can't keep up with the Oshawa.
Hey, that's this week. That's this week's hashtag. That's this week's hashtag, guys.
No, B over Sonya any day.
Oh yeah.
No.
I'm
Ooh,
sorry.
Yeah.
I can't.
Come on, guys. Come on.
No. All right,
No. Goggles, leave. Leave Goggles.
You know what? No. Yeah, maybe not for most of you, but you know, she's sort of is she your age? No, she's 10. Oh, no.
Leave Goggles.
Okay, more importantly, I forgot to say this during when we were talking about the episode. But speaking of Sobble, did you realize Sobble's actually been with Go in every episode since he's caught it?
Oh yeah. It's
Oh
awesome.
yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I saw
Oh,
that.
Trey, you said
I sent you the reactions. I was really salty.
It's Trey. What did you say
always
before?
salty though, so.
Huh? Oh, good game.
What did Trey say before to me? I didn't hear him.
Hello.
I don't know.
I'm here right. Can y'all hear me now?
I hear you.
Yes.
I can't hear you right now. What you say?
Good game.
Oh, I thought you said get out.
Oh yeah, I said that too. I'm messing.
If the B episode isn't so inside, and if they because in the previous episode they had in Winden with Raihan versus Leon, they also had Sonya there to explain the Darkest Day. So I can see her being analyzing that wall that Koparaja in the game. Well, you know. Now the thing is, if Ash is to battle B in the Stone Inside gym for the World Championships,
I would really like that.
do you want for him to use Gengar? But do you want for Alistair to also show up or not?
Not yet.
No.
No, not Alistair. Because I feel like
I think his main Pokemon.
What I think is gonna happen is, I think it's gonna be. I think every gym leader is gonna get their own episode. No, I'm not saying they're gonna get like an entire episode length for time, but I think every gym leader is gonna get like, oh, this episode's gonna the gym leader that's appearing is gonna be Raihan, it's gonna be Kabu, it's gonna be Nessa, and so on.
also I feel like
this episode's gonna be solely about that.
I feel like Ash is the sword focused. So if anything, they'll do something with Alistair and go.
What I personally want to see is, and I know this is probably not going to happen, I would like to see Go take on a few Galar gyms. I think that'd be fun.
Oh, that'd be so cool.
Like there would have to be, there would have to be a reason for it, but yeah, that's fine.
Like,
I think Chloe's gonna do
Let's
it.
go Dawn for Maylene to get her, inspired by Ash and stuff.
Ash,
Also, what I was gonna say,
I think Chloe's gonna do it.
I am the chosen one for it is my turn.
Wait, I thought I
on
was.
the epic list of names.
Oh yeah, we should pay more attention to the list. Okay, everyone silence yourself.
Yeah, Red Rose, go ahead.
Silence yourself. You hear that, Drake? Silence yourself. Is anyone
That
saying
means you, Kuro.
The chat's probably dying inside right now. But anyway, because I feel like being in the Twilight Wings short thing. I bet because she would probably have to because she doesn't really take losses well, and it makes her sort of annoyed to the point where she trains and stuff. And Ash has this thing when he battles he battles those kinds of people that he sort of I don't know, it's really fun. He did it with Alarm, where Alarm was sort of man, I really want to finish this battle. Maylene, Volkner, there's loads more trainers. That would. You don't have to mute yourselves, by the way. This isn't a dictatorship. But anyway, this is not a dictatorship. But B's gonna make her B's gonna be inspired to battle and just sort of battle for fun, like Ash does, instead of being super competitive. But that's all that I would like to say.
All right. So who's next on the list?
It is Izzy.
All right, Izzy.
Yeah.
It's your turn.
My turn
Yep.
now?
Yep.
Yeah. I think I want to actually see Chloe battle once. So I think she's going to go down the battling route personally. So I'd love to see her actually go around and take on some gym leaders when she eventually joins the group. Because why not?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Yamper versus
One shot everything.
Yamper versus Max Slap.
You got Yamper.
I'm sorry. I don't know why. I just feel like Ohio or whatever you want to call it is going to go down a route of a non-Pokemon profession. That's just what I see.
I want that to happen.
I thought that until this episode. I thought until this episode where she started taking interest, and I thought, they're going to push it anyway because they have to probably.
I want to see her
yeah.
if she's gonna if she starts actually going if they actually start hinting that, then yeah. But right now, I just do not see at all.
I feel like the P-Dub episode really made it seem like that's going to happen though.
Yeah.
And this next one too. This next episode with her playing with the
I
Feebash.
need to see bigger hints to be convinced. That's just how I am.
Because I'm not sure where else they can really take her. What are other things that other poker girls haven't done? Because most of them go down the content.
Serena,
content.
I'm sorry, Serena's goal was just basically rip off context.
May and Dawn,
Yeah, it was.
except not as epic.
No, I mean Iris's goal was actually interesting.
Was it though?
Yes,
It would have been better if she had Snivy and Scraggy because they are Pokemon.
Snivy and Scraggy. Ooh, Iris?
Arguably. Okay, so it's still Izzy's turn, but what I'll add to it is, arguably, this is one of the reasons why, especially for the case of the characters of Go and Koharu, it would make the most sense for certain characters to return. I'm not going to name hers. I'm not going to. So I'm just saying, characters who make sense to return to help them with their character development. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going back to.
All right, I'll also silence myself.
All right, go ahead, Easy.
I was just going to say this, that I personally think that makes sense. I think characters should only return if they would actually have a purpose to. But in like Koharu's case, I can't see any characters who appeared like previously who could actually turn.
I can see one
Today.
I can name 3.
Which one?
Professor Arya Juniper. Why? Because Professor Juniper is a Pokemon professor that, like her father, also studies myths and legends, but it's not always related to her father, so Koharu can, in a way,
Who's that?
Stop.
Who is that?
Remind me of the SpongeBob anime when they did the cutout thing.
But yeah, Professor Juniper with Koharu would be an interesting dynamic because.
I would just. I'm probably the
That'd
only.
be really cool to see.
Yeah, I'm probably the only person here who actually wants Unova characters back, but now I'm just.
Oh no! We got bring Oshawott back to Galar, my man. Bring Oshawott to Galar.
I really want.
Bring them all back.
I really want Silence.
I love
Hey,
Silence.
Trip returns to announce new Pokemon Snap.
Oh God, no.
No.
Oh no.
This is
okay.
no.
Get out. No. I don't want to see it
Just
ever.
no.
This is coming from the guy. This is coming from the guy who already said, like, I want all the characters to come back. It doesn't matter who. I just want all of them back. But no, Juniper makes sense. Mainly when it comes to Koharu, it should be characters who are either have interests that are related to her or her family, or have had similar character arcs that Koharu is going to. So for me, the top 3 or 4 characters that make the most sense would be, and some people may or may not agree, that's fine. I don't care.
Don't say
But
it. Don't say it.
Just say it. Say it.
Say it.
No. Aside from
I
Juniper, I'm
Don't
also
say it. I
gonna
want
say.
a thing coming off.
Wait, okay, sheesh. I'm gonna say Tracy because of his artwork, which is like. No. Hear me out, please. Hear me out. Tracy because of the art. Tracy because of his interest in the art world, just like Koharu's mom. Number 1. Number 2, Serena because she didn't know what to do, just like Koharu for a long time. So that could be another. May. No. May is another one because just like Serena and Koharu, May and Serena are both characters who started out their journeys not knowing what they want to do, just like Koharu.
And May also has a younger brother.
And May has a younger brother.
But the difference between Max and
Let the master of the nuts speak.
Koharu's actually nice.
I can debate that, but yeah, like, and the final character I could see probably is a tie between, is kind of a tie between Brock or Dawn. The reason why is because Brock is also an older brother with a lot of younger siblings, and Dawn because of, well, Diamond and Pearl remake reasons.
True.
Yeah. I feel like you guys are mentioning this, but like, we don't have to have past characters return to help her. What if we had a new character?
That's true.
Sonya.
Like, everyone's talking.
I mean, it could also be Sonya.
Yeah, Sonya. Yeah. Oh, actually, there's a video coming out. My bad. I was just gonna say there's a video coming out between me and Infamous. there's a video coming out between me and Infamous about Sonya and Kaharu, so be on the lookout for that.
Yeah, but I was just saying, like, since began, we're all being like, oh, these characters can go back and help this person, but like, we've totally like forgotten that. For an example, Arya was an anime original character to help Serena. It was a totally original character. So what if we had a totally anime original character to help out Koharu or anyone? Like, it's always past characters. What about the new ones?
I feel like
Well, that
since
makes sense. She's always going to have somebody who's a new person to come in and help her.
and since
But we don't know what her goal in is, so we'd have to find out her goal and then we can speculate characters who be created.
What if? Because Serena is a game character and she was inspired by an anime original. Koharu is an anime original.
Yeah,
so I think if
a game
Reversal
character
is the thing, it needs to be a game character to inspire her.
Yeah, I agree with that.
That would make sense.
Yeah.
So
But the real question is, what is her goal? What is her goal?
I feel like the thing is though, I feel like that's going to be answered at the very end of the series.
no, because they're about to update the opening soon.
I think it's going to be announced at the end of like the first season this year because they're not going to make it go on forever.
Don't forget, they said they're gonna update the opening real soon, and as we know, they said they said it's the same song with updated visual.
I am a huge fan of anime openings.
Same song with different.
I'm very excited.
It's gonna be.
Someone say anime opening.
I know.
Wait. Wait, hold on.
I know what Koharu's goal will be. With Sinnoh remakes, let's go, Johto. Koharu will do Pokeatlants, and Yamper is going to bring Indian dogs back.
No.
I like it. Mortals. If I'm being honest, I thought the answer was going to be kind of funnier.
So what I was about to say is, it's gonna be the.
Pokeatlant, in Pokeatlant, there's a game where you plus a disc, so it's Nintendogs.
Wait, Izzy, do you want to say something?
Yeah, Izzy, because it's still your turn. So.
Apparently, it was still my turn. But that's okay. One thing I was gonna say is that I think that in the end, she's probably gonna end up doing something that's not completely related to Pokemon. She's gonna be tied in somehow because that's the series, but she's probably gonna be based off traveling because I think that's one of the core pillars of the series. We have Go catching, Ash battling. I think Gohara is gonna represent traveling. That would make sense because that's one of the three pillars of Pokemon. What do you call them?
She can be like Alexa. Because
I'm gonna give it to Izzy here. Like, that's a really good point. Like, Izzy, that's a really fair and good point, and a point no one else brought up at any other point and never made a video about. So that's amazing. Great job.
I think Brian has something to say about that.
Someone said that. Someone has said that before. I don't remember if it.
He was literally saying we had a video.
Poor Brian.
No, but joking aside, like, Izzy, that is a very good and fair point, and I agree with that wholeheartedly.
He just hear a gunshot in Brian's mind.
Also, I was just about to say real quick. Hold on, I want to say.
My whole purpose for being on this stream, and I've made it very clear to Trey in the past, is literally to drive people nuts, but also to share a bit.
I agree. Let's go.
Oh, that's actually Stranger Death Phoebus. Got it.
Yeah, but that means her mum's gonna have to die because that's how it works, obviously. Anyway,
I think that's a little too dark.
Hold on, before we go to the next Red Rose, I just want to say something real quick about the opening. It's going to be the same song. It's going to be the same song, but updated visuals. And there's not much they can change. But if you notice, there's one part of the opening where Ash and Go are traveling, and Karu's kind of in the distance. I can see them changing that to her with those three, and that's why I think she's going to be joining them real soon. But go ahead.
Not to mention, Scarbunny now being rebooted.
The thing is, I've seen
including Sobble in the opening.
Yeah.
Oh
But-
yeah, also,
And they're
I
updating the
can
song at
see like
Christmas.
that thing go Fortnite. I don't want it to happen. They're gonna Fortnite dance or something.
There's gonna be 1, 2, 3, and Junkie Mistake. They're gonna be doing the Fortnite dance.
Piggy's gonna be flossing, but Piggy's gonna be like dabbing or something.
If they remake the opening with previous characters and Iris is there with her Emolga, we're going to trash on Ben.
Literally, it will finally
I don't
be
think Amolga
genuinely
sucks.
1, 2, 3 with Ben days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
One,
going back,
two.
actually talking about the opening. Do you guys think they're gonna keep 1, 2, 3 the entire series?
No, they said it's, they confirmed.
Next one will be 4.6.
No, they're changing it in January.
Yeah, they confirmed that.
That's what
Oh, is that
Oh, they are?
Yeah,
Yeah, they are changing in January.
Oh,
they said updated visuals in like next month.
yeah, if I'm being honest, like 1, 2, 3 is like one of the best openings we've done in a long time.
PokeChat musical.
Love it.
The last two were
Yeah.
great.
We need a PokeChat musical.
Musical.
Also-
Musical.
And we only
Yeah.
Yes, let's go.
Pokemon opening the same.
Also, guys, let's go ahead.
Yeah.
Me and the Nutbox are gonna sing
we gotta
this
do-
every
Oh no, you guys already know. Wait, okay. Here's a somewhat joking but serious question. Who here has a musical background?
I
I
do
do.
kind of.
If you count like
That does count. Basically, any musical talent of any kind, then yes, this can work.
Also, real quickly,
I can play the drums on my desk.
I can
Oh,
inform you guys. So I have a plastic recorder, which was like something we used in middle school. So it's really
Oh,
bad.
Christ.
Okay, you gotta sing
Yeah.
the Titanic theme.
I can sing.
However,
I
Yeah,
can
Izzy
also
can
sing.
sing.
Thank you.
Yeah, Izzy
However,
does.
I believe
Yes, you can.
I have
Izzy, I
something.
smell a collab.
I have something.
Yeah.
If we're gonna do the musical, if we're gonna do the musical,
also, hang on.
I have
Let's
to be the
save.
one to sing,
Wait,
so I don't
wait.
have
Let's
to
save the musical
Right,
talk.
I'm gonna
Yo.
I
Musical
have to
talk.
be the one.
Dude,
on the list.
hold on. Let's save the musical talk. The stream's on the channel. Let's save the musical talk to after the stream because I need to end it soon.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and get through the last few people to do this episode, and then let's do the next episode real quick.
Right, I'm gonna be
It's
quiet.
all my fault. I'm gonna go down.
Yep.
Well, I'll tell you that we start with Kuro Blitz. Yeah, he will be speaking.
I
first.
already give my opinions in between your bosses.
Wait,
So
yeah,
someone put a
the
time
list
limit.
is spoken, and then it followed by the Nut Master, and then
Give time limit for us both.
and then Alex. Where's Alex?
Well,
Oh, there you are. Perfect. You will be speaking soon. Well, not soon because you
already
Kuro
spoke.
Nut.
Wait, where am I on the list?
You're after Nut.
All right, so we're doing good Pikachu now, right?
Never.
All right, so I'm first, right? Because Goggles left.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no.
Yes.
Goggles.
Oh.
All I can say for this episode, real quickly, I think it's either going to be a Team Rocket episode or trying to catch his own Pikachu. I don't really know for sure, but that's all I can really say. So who's next?
Right. Brian.
I.
What is going on with you and the other guy?
My boy's glitching.
All right.
All right.
Glitch trainer Brian.
I think
I'm gonna mute myself.
like Trey said, it's gonna be either a Team Rocket gets Pikachu, like finally succeeds, or Go catches his own Pikachu. But I think it'll be a Team Rocket one, in my opinion. I think that makes more sense. But I think we'd all want to see Go catch Pikachu. But yeah, that's it.
All right, bro. Who's next?
Exquisite. The next
I
one
was laughing.
Thank you.
is me. It's
Oh,
me.
no.
Because I haven't got much to say. Brian, the way it makes it like he's laughing is when you see it go like, all right, Alright. Sounds like you're gonna like start rapping or something. Like you're gonna like start spitting. It's like you're gonna start like spitting bars or something. Which would be really cool. I think you'd be a good rapper.
Yo,
this is Pokemon Trainer Brian here. When the
with the English accent.
Yeah.
I am a terrible British accent. He can do the poker rap in the PokeChat musical.
Oh
Yes.
no.
Yeah.
I mean, if you can remember that, that's impressive in your own right. If you can remember that rap,
You just
I
like to
could
live
it.
Electro, Diglett, Nidoran, Mankey, Venusaur, Rattata, Fearow,
All right, Rose, give your thought, bro.
Disconnected. That's crazy.
I was about to say. You better go.
Man went so fast.
Anyway, I don't really have much to say, but then, well, the first thing that pops up into my head, Team Rocket episode. But or Go catching his own. Or like I don't know, maybe it's like which is really I highly doubt it. But if it's some sort of like Ash's Pikachu like meeting some other Pikachu or something like that, because they do that every few seasons.
That is true.
That'd be epic.
No, this is the first. This is the first Alola episode, guys.
Okay.
This is the first Alola episode.
It's,
We're going back to that Pikachu Valley.
Yeah, it's 11. When it's late, my brain deep fries. I can only use Epic as an adjective. But anyway, easy.
I remember that from last week. We were talking.
Yeah.
You were just like, that's epic.
That's epic.
Every 5 minutes, it was like,
It
that's
happens when I'm
epic.
tired. It happens when I'm tired. I can't be bothered to think of a response. Anyway,
Satoshi.
Epic Izzy.
Satoshi Gekkoga. Mewtwo.
Mewtwo. Okay, that's.
Well, come on, guys. Come on. We gotta keep it going.
Wait, what are we talking about episode title?
Yeah, we gotta keep it going.
I'm declaring her name, but she's not responding. Okay.
Mewtwo.
The list is chosen that it's Ro's turn.
Okay, so if the B episode is in Galar and the after one it's a two-parter, the episode will most likely be Team Rocket gets Pikachu, but then they will Pikachu or whatever. If it's not a two-parter, I can see they actually bringing Pikachu to the Rocket HQ and Pikachu wrecks the shit out of the Rocket HQ.
I would love that.
That would be cool.
Okay, I'm gonna take something out of Red Rose's book. That would be epic.
Saying that word.
I want to see Ash and Giovanni again.
That's gonna end of the series. That's gonna be end of the series.
Wait a minute. Everyone halt. I've forgotten. Pi or P, whichever you
Jordan.
describe those.
That's Jordan.
Oh.
Oh, you sounded so depressed. Oh.
Hi, do you speak?
Jordan, you there, bro?
No,
Yeah,
no.
I'm sorry. Hello?
I have to get his permission to call him that, okay?
Yeah.
So I shall refer to him normally. Hi, would you like to say anything? You don't have to. Pardon?
Hello?
Yeah, weird.
Okay, there we go. I don't really have much to say. Actually. Like, I'm not. I just wait. I'm not a curious soul. Hey, that's all right. That's all right.
It's okay. I'm adding you to the list as we speak. You are
It's
now.
all good.
You now that
You are
you're
now
on the
in
list,
Red Rose's database.
You are now my.
I'm now what? Excuse me?
Okay, you're on the list. You're on the list. Okay.
I'm on a list?
Like a wanted individual now? Don't think too much about it.
It's just Red Rose's database so we can track us all down one
No,
day.
basically, right. I have a list because it's chaotic, and for the viewers' sake, even though it's really fun for us, just so we can sort of have a more controlled climate. You know, people don't get overshadowed by others. I made a list so we can all speak in order, and it's not important. And I just added you to the list. So now you have speaking rights after Aleximo.
Please
don't
don't
get to
ever,
talk.
please don't scare me like that when you say I'm on a list again. like no matter what Pokemon game I gotta do it, always need that one person to keep me on the list.
So
You're on the list.
If you ever, right, I'll tell you now, if you're ever playing Pokemon Sword and Shield, and you get, like, and you're in an online battle, and you keep getting challenged by midnight, that's me.
So you're on the list.
And I use a, yeah, I'll give you a head start and tell you, I use
Wait, Red Rose is on the list now.
Wait, so who's next?
Right now.
Who's next? Because we got to end the stream soon, guys. Who's
Yo.
next?
I want to battle. Yo, Trey,
Yeah.
Wait, there's battling?
do you want to get a 2v2 running?
We can battle off stream, bro. Because we got to end the stream soon.
There's battling. Man, if there's battle, I don't have Switch online, I can't.
Wait, so
But anyway,
who's next? Who's next? Because we got to end the stream soon.
I'm about to, Kuro's probably done. It is now time for
I just wanted to it's just one more thing. No, because the whole Pikachu gets captured or if it's Team Rocket or whatever, because people were talking about Go gets Pikachu, like or a Pikachu. I can see Go getting more Peko and Go believing it's a Galarian Pikachu.
Oh man, Go could get Pichu from the Celebi thing because you can get spiky-eared Pichu. Wait, Ryan, I said
Go is gonna get spiky ears.
I made a video on this.
He did.
I swear I remembered that from. Brian did that.
So can we all agree that because of the name Tokyo, literally meaning time child, can we all agree that Tokyo is Sakuragi? They are going to pull a movie 4 on us again.
Yeah, I think so.
No, please, no.
I don't want to see that.
Movie 4 was actually okay.
I don't like it.
Anyway, 'tis time for the Nut of Media.
The nut of
I just keep
Okay.
thinking.
The
Let
Nut
me-
Master.
Let
Yeah.
someone speak before me, not because I'm not I'm gonna say it's because I want to be kind, but
Just
it's
put
also
that
because
on
I'm gonna
this
play
break.
Smash Bros.
Alright. Okay, that is the fair point.
But the
Playing
list
Smash.
dictates it, so okay, fine. Zano,
Ooh,
you've gained the right to
I
speak.
have now. Awesome. Alright. Everyone sit back. It's my turn.
Oh, no.
Okay.
He's got to spit some bars. DJ Deno
Alright. So what's going to be going on in
I've
this
got my
episode?
popcorn.
No, you gotta have. No, do you have the popcorn and the cookies? Because you popcorn and the cookies.
No, he's gonna steal one of He's gonna get one of
All right, guys, grab some popcorn, grab some cookies.
And let's do this.
Let's do
Let's
this.
get right into the reviews.
Alright.
I have a feeling, right?
Alright.
Santa's gonna grab one of Brian's videos and just read out what it says and stuff. You're gonna drive them insane.
Alright. So what's gonna be happening in this episode is I don't have much to say, but I think it's gonna be just either a Team Rocket episode, Go catching a Pikachu, something that revolves around getting and a Pikachu. That's my prediction. It's gonna be an episode about getting and a Pikachu. My prediction. Calling it right here. Wrong. I don't know. I'm telling you that I'm wrong. But I would like to see that.
That's some genius level foresight right there, buddy.
I mean, Red Rose did say I can see the future, so.
You can't see the future. The next on the list is Alex Maximo, or Maximo for sure.
I got full name. Whoa. Okay.
Yo, you got a full name.
Oh right, I thought that was just like a thing. Sorry.
No, don't worry. That's not actually my last name.
Oh, good. Oh,
It's my middle name, but close
don't
enough.
worry, I knew anyway.
Okay.
your turn.
What's this? Like the Get Pikachu episode?
Yeah.
Well, so I'm thinking it's probably going to be Team Rocket based. Just because, like, I don't think they put a huge emphasis on Go catching a Pikachu. Because, like, with Sobble, I get it because they're trying to promote Sword and Shield. But Pikachu is already, in every episode with Ash. So it'll probably just be Team Rocket being dumb. Probably just a boring filler episode, if I had to guess.
It probably would be. It's just the sad part.
Yes. So,
Pokemon Ranger Boy just uploaded.
Oh yes, he did.
Oh, it's probably episode 30 review. He's the one who like got me into this stuff. He's the one that like got me into the stuff like when
yeah,
he was doing
actually, he's the
reviewing
same.
Alola. And then
Free.
I would be the story. I found his channel anyway. But he is the reason. Pokemon Ranger Boy is technically how I joined all these years ago, which is 1 year, maybe a little bit more. But anyway, seeing as the nut Ben has decided to give someone else the courtesy before him.
Before me.
3.14. Would you like to speak or hi? Have made your thing.
Haha, very funny, very comedian.
Oh, I get it.
That was the point where you were meant to laugh. By the way, I think you just.
I'm disgusted.
Someone insert a laugh track.
Alright, okay. I don't really have much to say. I'm just here listening to these amazing conversations. So I'm just having a good time.
Oh, that's good. If you don't want to say anything, that's chill. I just didn't want you to feel unincluded.
No, you're fine.
In that case, then, the Nut Lord, you may approach the stand.
Please.
Oh no.
Something else.
Nice to hear.
Wheeler, calm down, Jesus.
Wheeler,
We gonna be dueling or what? Okay, so anyway.
Hey, yo, Koiba. Gotta do it. My name is not Koiba.
Alright, so my thoughts, I mean, yeah, it's the same as everyone else. Like, whether it's gonna be when it comes to any of the episodes coming up, I am, as always, because of Pokemon Journeys, I am interested in each and every one of them. I'm curious to see what they're gonna do. For the Pikachu episode, I feel like, yeah, same. It's either gonna be a Team Rocket episode where they believe they caught Pikachu, or they actually caught Pikachu, or it's gonna be an episode where Go catches Pikachu or something relating to a Pikachu, whether it's actually something in the Pikachu line, or if it's gonna be one of the Pika clones, either Morpeko or something else. But yeah, like it could genuinely be anything, and I think it'll be entertaining either way. Trying to think. But yeah, those are my thoughts. I think they could be fun. It'd be really cool if I had to choose which one I prefer, it would probably be the Team Rocket one, because I feel like that one is something that's kind of been built up for so many years. Now imagine there's an actual episode where they actually capture Pikachu and actually take him to Team Rocket headquarters. That would be really interesting.
Wait, sorry to interrupt, but like just thinking about what you just said, this really does feel like this could be the actual final series of Pokemon.
Yes,
like
It does.
You know what I mean? Like literally, if Team Rocket get Pikachu, then grow. Like for this episode,
that'd be dope.
I definitely think.
No, yeah. Like, I feel like, if anything, this is one of the reasons why the Catching Pikachu episode is arguably the episode to keep an eye on, because mainly, what Ryan says, if it's Go catching something related to a Pikachu, then it's like, okay, it's just a Go episode and nothing really much to see about it. It's just what we expect of Go.
The new main character. He's the new main character.
If it's an episode, but if genuinely catches Pikachu, even if it's just for that episode, that could lead to a lot of things. Like, nothing too big, but it is kind of that thing where it's like, technically they succeeded in their ultimate goal, which was to catch Pikachu.
Yeah.
So then, this could be another hint at this being the final adventure. And if that's the case, out of all the episodes, this is the episode I think I am most interested by. This is probably the episode that I'm most curious about because of that sole purpose. And those are my thoughts.
That's epic.
All right.
It was only 5. It was only 4 something long.
I was on mute. I was trying to talk.
Oh, you fool!
The list didn't dictate it with your turn anyway, so that's the power of the list. It means it's
Alright. What I was trying to say is Pokemon Journeys. Something it's been doing so far very well is breaking past series trends. Like everyone's predicting because what's funny about Pokemon Journeys is the episodes that people are hyped for end up being disappointing, and the episodes that no one expected to be good are the ones that
Dragonite.
everyone ends up loving.
Dragonite.
Yeah.
So I could definitely see it taking
it's definitely interesting.
Yeah.
So yeah, who's is there any more turns, or is that about it?
No,
I thought
this
this
part
was
would like to have
started.
his final speech.
Yeah, I thought this was
Yeah.
gonna be the part where I start getting into my musical number.
No, that'll be another.
Okay.
That'll be safe for a
I'll
later
like to
date.
time you in.
That'll be safe for a later
Pikachu
date.
is not got.
Yeah, that is. I almost said it.
You should go on shows and sing that.
But all right, everyone. Thank you all for joining me on today's PokeChat Live. I really appreciate it. And yeah,
Thanks, bro.
the next one might be on my channel as well because something's going on with goggles right now. So yeah, we'll see how that plays out next week. But all right, guys. Thank you all for joining me. And yeah, that's Ashwat. Go hashtag bring Ashwat to Galar.
Yeah.
Any last words from anyone else here, or y'all good?
Yeah.
Everything's okay.
If you enjoyed the video, please give this video a like and subscribe for more Pokemon anime content.
Yeah, please.
And with all that said, I'll see you in the next video.
Subscribe to everyone here.
No, if you guys enjoyed today's video, remember to leave a like, subscribe, all notifications.
Yeah, so
And make sure to follow every single person's on social, especially because you could have hours-long conversations with them.
yeah. So subscribe to everyone.
We have to have
How convenient.
And don't forget to join the PokeChat. The link to that is in the description down below. With that being said, peace out.
Don't worry. Catch you guys later.